first 5 minutes I run towards the bato हैन. I see this old dude like chillamma is loading and like shooting. I'm like, what the fuck? Like bato ma घाम ताप्दै. I was like, what is happening, dude? Like, and I went to make conversation with him, right? Side, अब त्यो मेरो main quest बाट side quest हेर पनि अब start भइसक्यो त्यो हैन. And he's like, के दाइ के हो टाइप्स के. उसले त यो यसो बुझायो हैन. I was like, load me one, dude. I gotta try this. First things first in the morning, right? Dude. एक सरको दिन या अर्को टाइप्स क्या अब. अनि त्यसपछि I came back to the lodge after a couple of hours, and I was so excited to tell them what happened first thing in the morning, right? And as I reached there, these guys already somebody gave them, and they're already like chilled out already. I was like, okay, yeah, that's how it goes up here, guys.
Turn that shit up! Turn that shit up! Turn that shit up! Turn that shit up!
कति बोल्नु भोलि त रासो यता पनि भोलि उता पनि भोलि
the most funny is that त्यसको लो छ त
अंग्रेजीमा ब्याचलर्स गरेछु
अस्ति चाहिँ यस्तो हाँस उठ्दो भइरहेको कि राजु आएको थियो हैन. राजुसँग कुरा गर्दै गर्दै फुल एनग्रस दुईजना एकअर्का त्यहाँ हैन बोलेकै थियो. मलाई कुनै किन आई फेल लाइक सडनली इची के. I just look at the recorder हैन. रेकर्ड प्ले थिच्ने रेकर्डिङ थिच्ने त्यो बटन थिच्नै बिर्सेको रहेछ क्या मैले. 1.5 hour. And like the conversation was so organic, you know, we had to like do that shit like again from the start. So I hope but I know he didn't get mad enough. He was like, okay dude. He was like a calm dude. For a second I thought he was gonna beat me up, man. Like seriously, I thought he was gonna give me a flying kick right away. I had to like be ready, guys. Yeah, so most of you guys must be wondering like के चाहिँ गर्दैछ यसले, like खै त गेस्ट तेज खै त रिसभ खै त गेस्ट आउँदैछ हो कि के हो, सिट पनि एउटा मात्रै छ फ्रेममा. I don't know, dude, I just felt like doing an episode. Tej Ali is out of town with work and stuff, so like I couldn't get hold of Tej for a bit. I mean, नभेटेको निकै लामै भइसक्यो, 2 हप्ता जस्तो I guess. So I was like, okay, let's just have a reflection kind of a week going into. So Sanjay and I, we were just like, dude, it's a Saturday. I didn't want to just be at home sleeping on a Saturday morning. I was like, let's just do it, like an episode, see how it works and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to start by this past couple of weeks, मेरो personal experiences. हामी अस्ति भर्खर, so we've been kind of lucky recently. By lucky I mean we're meeting people who have similar, and by we I mean a couple of our fighters, MMA fighters from my gym and stuff, lock and roll MMA, I know. And we got somehow or the other we got in touch with Sisan, Mr. Sisan Baniya, Nepalko Prince of Nepal types. Like he's Nepalko Mr. Beast types, like killing it with his vlogs and stuff. And he's been in the YouTube game for the longest time, I think, in Nepalko context ma. And I mean general YouTube context ma. And he reached out to us and we met halfway, and he said, let's do a documentary on Rabindra and MMA scene in Nepal and lock and roll and stuff, because I think he liked what he was seeing with the story of seeing and hearing about the story of Rabindra and how we like all of the stuff and his struggles to becoming a professional MMA fighter and just starting his journey. And we're nowhere close to his end of his like career, but tomorrow we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, but till today, his struggle itself, the story of like Rabindra Dhant, all the way from far western Nepal ko Bajang भन्ने district ko Deulek भन्ने ठाउँको अन्त he was like, let's just go there, see story and stuff. अन्त रविन्द्रको story चाहिँ अलिक, let me just give a brief about Rabindraको story. Rabindra is like Nepalको अहिलेको one of the like, I mean, people say, I don't say that, like people think he's Nepalको best fighter in MMA, just overall fighter, one-on-one, like hand-on-hand, pound for pound. So he has 5 professional wins, 12 amateur fights undefeated, 5 professional MMA fights undefeated, and he has been fighting in a decent level in India, around India and stuff. He has fought in front of like 20,000 people in like Uttar Pradesh and stuff. So, and he's won even when the odds were stacked against him, right? He comes from a little bit like not so privileged background like most of us, and defying all odds, he just somehow went to India, like started breaking stones for like 3 years. And like, you know, his story is crazy, bro. Like, I don't want to go too much depth, man, but the story for that, you might have to just watch the documentary. And so yeah, Sisan, bro, he found this story pretty intriguing, and he was kind enough, generous enough to say like, hey guys, I see something in this, and let's just document this stuff, and let's just go and see where he came from. And it was a very informal meeting and all. And at first meeting, I knew about him, but like we'd met once right before my fight, one of my fights. We had met, and I just met him. This is like 2019 or 18, I don't know. And then I told him, bro, I'm gonna win this fight. Just see types. I don't even know him right now properly. He was there documenting and stuff. I was like, hey dude, you know I have a fight, right? Like I got a fight coming up. I'm gonna whoop that guy's ass, like. And yeah, I kind of did. So I think that has stuck with him throughout the years. He tells me like, dude, I'll never forget you saying that to me and going ahead and whooping his ass types. So I was like, yeah, I mean like I was trying to be humble at that time, but you know, it's a fight game. Like when you fight, you have to think you are the guy. Like you can't be too humble. Like of course fighters are humble outside their business of fighting, but when you are in like a fight mode, you gotta be like what to say, the beast in the dog. You gotta be the dog basically. You can't be like a bitch basically is what I'm saying. So yeah, and then he was like coming back to the story of the vlogs and stuff. So he was like, let's just do this. We flew to Dhangari, an hour flight from Kathmandu, then drove up like 9 to 10 hours all the way up to like Bajang and Rabindrako hometown. And let me just start by saying like this trip, like, I mean, helped me step out of my comfort zone and this little bubble of Kathmandu we live in. Kathmandu, when the bubble is like a city ko, and we don't really truly understand our Nepal ko reality. I mean, Kathmandu bhitra basera, we feel like, I'm not saying I'm not in any moral high ground or something like that. I'm just saying I mean like khas reality tha chaina yo bubble ma basera. And त्यहाँ गएर देख्दाखेरि त्यहाँको living conditions देखि लिएर त्यहाँको terrain देखि लिएर त्यहाँको food, people, language, just the air, the water, every element of that place was so like pure and away from the race pace of the city types. So I spent like a week there with Sisan, his team, Anurag, and Ashin. So 3 of them and Rabindra and I, 5 of us, we were going around town. Rabindra go school, they can let out like a documentary go first phase of it, like this go hometown, you know, खिच्नु के त्यसको real घरहरु खिच्नु and like just the hills, dude, the terrain was so fucking crazy, man. If you fall off the cliff, even if you're running, even if you're driving, one miss, game finish खालके क्या. And like it was so crazy. And त्यस्तोमा अब मान्छेहरु, they don't give a shit, like त्यहाँको local मान्छेहरु, they just, kids are like playing football on the edge of the cliff, like volleyball. Bro, त्यो बल तल गयो भने फेरि तल त्यो गेम खेलेर भन्दा बेसी कन्डिसनिङ चाहिँ त्यो बल खोजेरै तिमी स्ट्यामिना चाहिँ अब बढिसक्यो तिम्रो हैन. अन्त अर्को कुरा चाहिँ लिल नोन फ्याक्ट चाहिँ बजाङ चाहिँ किङडम अफ ह्यास भन्दो रहेछ नि त नेपालको. If you don't believe me, you can look it up. I had no idea, right? So we went there, and the first morning is we reached like 11 at night first day, हैन. So direct सुत्यो एउटा लजमा. अन्त बिहानै उठेर I went for a run like 7 in the morning. First things first, like मैले त्यहाँको लोकेसन राति अँध्यारो हुँदा याद हुँदैन नि त. उज्यालोमा देख्दाखेरि म छक्क, I'm like, where the fuck am I? And he was enjoying. First 5 minutes, I run towards the bato, हैन. I see this old dude like chillamma is loading and like shooting. I'm like, what the fuck? Like bato ma gam tapde. I was like, what is happening, dude? Like, and I went to make conversation with him, right? Side, अब त्यो मेरो main quest बाट side quest हेर्नु पनि अब start भइसक्यो त्यो हैन. And he's like, दाइ के हो टाइप्स के. उसले त यो यसो बुझायो हैन. I was like, load me one, dude. I gotta try this. First things first in the morning, right? And I'm like on my running gear, like lit that shit up, dude. एक सरको दिन या अर्को टाइप्स क्या अब. अनि त्यसपछि I came back to the lodge after a couple of hours, and I was so excited to tell them what happened first thing in the morning, right? And as I reached there, these guys already somebody gave them, and they're already like chilled out already. I was like, okay, yeah, that's how it goes up here, guys. For them, it's like nothing. They use it for, like medicinal purposes and stuff. Like it's part of their life. Most of the shops, like tea shops, most of the tea shops they sell it. So it's crazy. And even the police don't give a shit, right? Huh? It's there up outside the radar of Nepal's civil world. Like no one gives a shit. Anyway, so yeah, we went there, and I had the chance to literally travel with Nepal's top of the food chain, like YouTube vloggers and bloggers and stuff. So I saw how their team, right? Their team is like Paradigm Team. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, Paradigm TV. And to see them like with their equipment and with their like logistics and how they work as a team with Sisan bro leading like with the ideas and stuff. Then you have your editor and your other camera, like couple of other camera dude with their saman ta unharko ni bro यति बेसी हुँदो रहेछ कि अब हुन्छ नि बम लाइक ड्रोनै 3-4 वटा हैन ब्रो, ड्रोनै 3-4 वटा, क्यामेरै 3-4 वटा, गिम्बल के भन्छ नि क्या, त्यो पनि 3-4 वटा. त्यो सामानै अब 25-30 लाखको अब एट like, you know, plus I think, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Like I asked like how much this cost, is like six large. How much does this cost? Is like 5 large. I'm like, fuck, you know, like भारी लाग्दै क्या त्यसपछि. Damn, this is so चाहिँदो रहेछ हैन. अन्त to see how like quickly त्यो पनि internet access नभएको ठाउँमा हैन, electricity नभएको ठाउँमा, they're like working, हुन्छ नि, having fun at the same time, but at the same time they're like planning. There's like a lot of planning going on, a lot of brainstorming going on, a lot of teamwork going on, हुन्छ नि. अब हामीले हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब तिनीहरूको भिडियो टक्क यस्तो देख्छ नि त, लाइक एकछिन 20 मिनटको भिडियो हैन, बट the meticulous work that goes behind the like final product. I was like, Jesus, fuck, this is like a lot of work and dedication towards, and they've been doing it for more than a decade, you know, leveling up with each quality of every video. And Mary Summers, I think Sisan Bro also is looking for like a proper story, like a proper story to tell. He's actually, in my eyes, like, people say he's a vlogger and stuff, but deep down, I feel like he's like a storyteller, who like wants to romanticize about any topic and like use his angles and lighting and stuff and all to tell a story. And over a period of time, his style of work has also changed types. So it was kind of nice to see up close. The 7 days, you put any bunch of guys together in such a like a heavenly place, you're bound to either 5 relatively strangers, you put them in one fucking room for like a week, either they're gonna fight each other, literally, to the death, hate each other, or they're gonna end up like having a bond that becomes pretty like tight. So I'm glad like I got to be like, I consider them as like good friends now, because we went through a couple of भएन त्यो त होइन अन्त then yeah, that was pretty interesting. So it was fun having the chance to see Bajang. So yeah, I would just want to say that like, look, in the coming months and stuff, yeah, and by end of this year, hopefully 2023 ko endसम्म Rabindra ko त्यो planned documentary र short documentary चाहिँ short हैन, I mean like short documentary on site, shot on site documentary चाहिँ मजाले the world can see and stuff भनेर I cross my finger. And this might be a giant help for Rabindra in his marketing like aspect point of view to get to bigger leagues. He cannot just fight in the same league like level. No, he needs to level up. So I feel this is gonna help him boost his CV also with association with such videos and documentaries. That's the real fight right now. I hope that documentary doesn't just inspire people to be fighters and stuff. Just do your best, or you know, भित्रबाट त्यो एउटा feeling generate गर्नु मात्रै हो खासमा. Also, yeah, it was fun hanging with the guys, you know, especially I also feel like I needed a change of environment time and again to step out of my comfort zone and bubble of Kathmandu, where I'm just doing the same thing that I'm familiar with. Going to that far western district with a couple of new friends was a pretty interesting week, because I was probably hanging with Sisan Bro चाहिँ अब नेपालको प्रिन्स अफ नेपाल टाइप छ नि त अब हैन. अब कहिलेदेखि त नेपाल loves him खासमा हैन, in his own whatever he does हैन. नेपाल more or less maybe 10% होला, अब जो जसको पनि हुन्छ त्यो 10% might dislike somebody out of your personality, out of you see on YouTube and stuff, but the नेपालको 90% मान्छेहरूले like fuck like rock with him के. So on the मैले त्यो म्याग्निट्युड बुझेको थिएन क्या. अब बुझेको हो तर खासै त्यहाँ जाँदा त्यस्तो डाँडामा ब्रो फुल अब सिसन ब्रोलाई चाहिँ अब ऊ चाहिँ हुडी लाएर घुम्दा पनि मान्छेहरूले चिन्दैन क्या. अब I was like, and there were people like he had this gravitational force types हुन्छ नि, where people were like, he was just attracting people and stuff. And the best part was he had no Sisan Bro, like he had no pretense with anybody. He was like a cool, the way he was handling that attention, and people, like some people were almost to the point of being like invading privacy खालके types को यताहरू पनि गर्दाखेरि he was like he's pretty cool, he knows how to handle himself and stuff. And I was just looking at that and I was like pretty I learned also हुन्छ नि how you gotta be and handle yourself with people हुन्छ नि भनेर. And yeah, it was kind of cool to see him up close, hang out with him and get a little rub of him खासमा भन्यो भने अब एजमा अलिकति दाइ, so I call him like दाइ, सिजन दाइ हैन, सिजन म्याम्स. अन्त त्यही उसको टिम मेटको अनुराग ब्रो also super hard working, creative and always looking, he's always working. अर्को असिन ब्रदर सानो, ऊ चाहिँ अलिक एजमा हामी भन्दा सानै रहेछ. He's like the editor dude behind the videos and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And yeah, त्यसपछि another thing completely on the other eastern border, you say. So I had the chance to like go from westernmost part of the country to the easternmost side in like 2 days. From Mahendranagar ko side Dhangadi Bajang all the way to Kakarvita and Siliguri in like 2 days. So another thing, so I had to quickly come back to Kathmandu and I was just so यस्तो छिटो भयो कि यो कुराहरू मैले एकछिनको लागि चाहिँ मेरो one of my best friends from school, right, John Lalromoya, he is like he just got married. He's one of NP मा सँगै पढेको. त्यसको बिहाको पार्टी, he's from Mizoram actually, from India हैन, तर त्यसले चाहिँ his missus is from Darjeeling, Kurseong somewhere. So they're throwing like a party types, gathering types Siliguri ma. And he sent me a message, you coming, right? And I was like, shit, what? I quickly forgot. I so quickly forgot that my साथीको बिहा, one of my best friends from school ko biha थियो. I was supposed to go. So last minute flight with Tahir, got on it. हल्का प्लेनमा चढ्नु फेरि हुन्छ नि. आज पनि कुन चाहिँ फ्लाइटको अस्ति आगो लागेर they had to return back, Saudia Airlines or Sri Airlines, I don't know. Today also Buddha Air something fucking recently, something got spoiled, they had to come back types. So every time you go domestic, it's a fucking gamble you're taking, right? Anyway, so 2 quick days, 2 quick flights to the, not even short flights, like fucking an hour, 45 minutes on either side. So गर्दै I was like, okay, now I'm like used to it again. On the गए साथी, so it was like a mini gathering. हाम्रो batchको class of 2011, ISC 2011, and so not many people showed up actually, just 9 of us, I guess. I don't know, 8, 9 of us. And it was a good time, man. Like साथीहरुलाई नभेटेको पनि कसलाई नभेटेको त 10 वर्षहरु पनि भइसक्यो थियो. स्कुल छोडेपछि भेटेकै थिएन. So just to even see like, dude, and my fucking friends are getting married and stuff. Like even Tahir got married, John got married, Samrup got married, Karmachong about to get married, Prabhul definitely gonna get married next, and Tej maybe next. Tej is like इटरीमा तेजले त्यहाँ केडी खोज्न गएको अरे खाजा. तेजलाई चाहिँ इस्टर्न लेक हुन्छ नि, इस्टर्न पार्टमा चाहिँ मलाई ससुराली टाइप चाहिरहेको छ अरे कि कति ब्रो. त्यसले चाहिँ त्यही केडी पाउँछ होला कहाँ भन्दा के अरे यो सिन्धुली. त्यो यति बेसी अब त्यो सिन्धुलीमै त्यो हुन्छ नि, त्यसले चाहिँ हल्का लेडिज, अब सिन्धुलीको लेडिज त्यो ऐना भएको ठाउँमा टक्कै यस्तो अन्त टक्कै त्यसको बाइकमा हो. So yeah, it's kind of weird for me, like to see our late 20s to see your friends get married and stuff. Like now we are entering, in a couple of years you'll be in like 30. What the fuck? Like, okay, now this is how it goes. This is how it goes. And Sandru, one of my best friends from school, he has a kid and she's already almost 2 years or something. I'm like, fucking hell, like it's happening too fast, too soon. But yeah, I guess. But it was fun to see my friend John and his Mrs. Neem Lama do their thing, exchange their rings, and throw us a decent party. Like it was so awesome. Like it was a nice ass resort. Like they had the rooms booked for us. I felt like, damn, okay, if this house wedding goes, like I could go to a lot of more weddings. And त्यही हो निमको साथीहरू पनि थियो पार्टीमा तर खासै लाइक अब त्यहाँ रियुनियन भएर थियो होइन प्लस लाइक मोस्ट अफ द गाइज आर लाइक म्यारिड सो लाइक फक इट टाइप्सका नत्र त वेडिङमा हुन्छ नि त हल्का टेन्सन टाइप्सका लाइक ब्राइड्स मेड र ग्रुम्स मेनहरूको टाइप्सका तर यो लाइक फक यु वी डोन्ट ह्याभ टाइम फर यु अहिले सरी लेडिज सो सिलगढी म्यान एभ्री टाइम तर यो फर्स्ट टाइम म सिलगढी बजारमै गएन डाइरेक्ट टु द रिजोर्ट ल्यान्ड गर्ने बित्तिकै टुक अ कार टु द रिजोर्ट फ्रम द रिजोर्ट डाइरेक्ट वे ब्याक टु काठमाडौँ सो आई ह्याड नो टाइम फर लाइक टु गो अराउन्ड टाउन एन्ड स्टफ एन्ड अल तर ओभर अ पिरियड टाइम अब जस्तो अब रियालिटी चाहिँ के हुँदो रहेछ भने इफ यु आर आउट अफ डिनायल तिम्रो पहिलाको जति अब यु हेभ लाइक कोर अफ लाइक स्कुलको हुम यु लाइक राइड अर डाई टाइप्स हुन्छ नि एटलिस्ट द्याट्स वाट आई थट आई डोन्ट नो अबाउट सबको आफ्नो आफ्नो हुन्छ होला एक्सपिरियन्सेस मेरो चाहिँ लाइक मोस्ट अब आई फिल मोस्ट मेरै जस्तो स्टोरी हुन्छ मोस्ट पिपलको सो यु हेभ इट्स ग्रुप अफ पिपल यु लाइक राइड अर डाई टाइप्स ओभर द इयर्स अलि अब सबैजना आफ्नो आफ्नो कामपट्टि लाग्छ आफ्नो आफ्नो छुट्टिँदा कहाँ कहाँ जान्छ होइन एन्ड यु जस्ट स्लोली बट स्योरली बिकम लाइक अन यर ओन वे एन्ड अभियसली यु नट द सेम पर्सन आफ्टर लाइक 10 years एभ्री 5 years मान्छे चेन्ज हुन्छ भन्छ नि क्या अन्त त्यो अब 10 वर्षपछि मान्छेहरू भेट्दाखेरि लाइक अर्कै हुँदो रहेछ क्या मान्छेहरू So sometimes there was a point in like in those nights where I was meeting some friends after so long and after years and I was even thinking like, are you the same fucking dude? Like in my head I have that guy XYZ as like the dude he was from school, right? But when you meet and like hang out even after like a half an hour and stuff and you exchange besides after the laughing and like joking is done when you get to some serious talk and some just like real talk and just find out that over of the weathering the time le garda त्यसको personal experiences ले गर्दाखेरि कि म चेन्ज भएको हो कि he is the same person or maybe I am someone else, like what's happening? Or both of us are like completely different people altogether. We're not even the same. It's just like we have each other like idea of each other we are holding on to from the past. In a way, it's kind of disappointing also to see like your friend whom you used to consider like to be a legit friend, like nowadays, like there's just somebody else, and you would not, trust them anymore. So that's a weird realization I had, and yeah. So in the other hands, I'm like making new friends, like with time and with like life, and the old friends I like love so much, they're just like withering away types with time. So I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Hello. Ah. Spend it, no, mera bhai. Hey, you're live on podcast there right now. I'm shooting like a solo episode today, dude, and you're on mic.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. One on the kiba.
के के गर्दा त्यो भिडियो हेभी थियो
हेभी छ नि ब्रो त्यो त के हेर्नु त्यो त फर्स्ट मात्रै हो अब इन्शाअल्लाह अझै हुन्छ
कतिवटा भ्लग छ
ह
भ्लगहरु कतिवटा छ
इन्शाअल्लाह तिमीले छिटै थाहा पाउँछौ
आम्बो कहाँ सिक्यो त अनि इन्शाअल्लाह भन्नु चाहिँ
ओ सुन न हो तिमी चाहिँ के यहाँ ब्लू बेल्ट बोकेर घुम्दैछौ क्या हो त्यहाँ घुम्नु जाँदा पनि
अस्ति हिजो बिमार भएर साह्रो भइरहेको थियो
ए
ओएफु भेटेर
ए सफ्ट भइदिएको सफ्ट भइदिएको
ब्लू बेल्ट पाइस ला अब सु पनि पा
ए अब गाइनोकोमा अपोइन्टमेन्ट लियो अन्त
गाइनोकोमा अपोइन्टमेन्ट छैन
ल ओए ह
हेभी थियो कि त्यहाँ एउटा मान्छे त्यो एल्बो के भयो सिसन त्यो भयो अर्को मान्छे चाहिँ कहाँ खुकुरीले पो हिर्काउने हो अरे
त्यो खुकुरीले हिर्काउने भन्ने चाहिँ को हो भन् न त्यो लास्टमा त्यो खुट्टा उचाल्दै पञ्च हान्ने त्यो बाठे बाप्से नि क्या त्यही हो अब त्यसले त्यसरी खुट्टा उचाल्यो चाहिँ खुकुरी हान्ने भने चाहिँ कसलाई चाहिँ लाग्छ हौ ल ओए डिस्टर्ब नगर यहाँ बिजी छु अहिले That was my younger brother, dude, from I don't know where is he, dude. के भन्नु आँट्यो त्यहाँ सो या एकैछिन ल अन्त त्यही अब यो मेरो भाइ चाहिँ फेरि लन्डनमा छ हो अब होइन लन्डनमा छ अब बिग सिटी अब वर्ल्डको वान अफ द बिगेस्ट सिटी हो नि त होइन लाइक हामीले त अब मैले चान्स पाएन जानु बट लाइक समटाइम्स आई फियर फर हिम अल्सो के लाइक इट्स सच अ बिग सिटी देयर आर सो मच डिस्ट्र्याक्सन्स एन्ड temptations to go like crazy and out of line and fall into the wrong habits, the wrong crowd, and lose sight of what he actually has gone there for is to like study and train in MMA, jiu-jitsu and stuff. And that's my biggest worry actually, more than anything else as an elder brother, because I understand life better now, like entering like late 20s. I'm not like a teenager like he's just 21 I think, so he's hitting that rhythm of I know what it's like to be a 21 dude, like I was 21 one time, so and he's like my brother and I can see like myself in him sometimes and I'm like dude like I hate that dude, like don't do that. I made some mistakes. Don't make those mistakes. Like, I don't want to say what kind of mistakes, but everybody's making mistakes. So it's like I tell him like, be smart, like dude, be smart. Like, don't make the same mistakes I made. And yeah, so I'm kind of happy he's like now a jiu-jitsu blue belt, but he works hard, man. He loves the sport of jiu-jitsu too. Just as much as I do, or even more, I don't know, but like yeah, just as much as I do. So yeah, he's Nepalko, I think the best blue belt in Nepal for sure. There are a few blue belts, but Spandin would crush all of them, dude. And yeah, I hope by the time he's like my age, he'll be killing like a lot of chicks. I'm kidding. I mean, like, did I say chicks? I meant to say dudes, like in like MMA and stuff. Yeah. अर्को भाइ चाहिँ छ फेरि मेरो पेन्जन भन्ने ऊ चाहिँ बर्ल कहाँ पो छ ऊ ड्रेसदेन भन्ने सिटीमा छ जर्मनीमा अन्त ऊ चाहिँ फेरि आफ्नै धुनको छ he's like a little sly fuck types, like really he's not like an open book. It's kind of a little hard to understand that dude, like he's funny too, man. He makes me laugh all the time, dude. Penzen चाहिँ अनि मेरो अर्को ब्रो चाहिँ मेरो ड्याडको साइडबाट चाहिँ ड्यानियल भन्ने छ ऊ चाहिँ मन्डे he was like living in Perth Australia for like a couple of years. Now he's coming back to visit, I think, this Monday. I gotta go pick him up from the airport, man. And मेरो अर्को एउटा brother छ, my dad's side, brother. Arzab, he is in America. I don't know where, Texas or somewhere, bro. He's like my younger one from my dad's side, but him too, I'm least like I mean like I love him as a brother and stuff. It's just like I haven't had time over the years to spend time with him, okay? So I don't know him as much as I know the first three. So like, but he's like my kakako, my dad ko afne bhai ko chora. And hopefully, man, because eventually, man, you need brothers, man, in life, dude. There's nothing about life. You need brothers to back you up on shit you're doing, like friends who become brothers, you know. And sometimes it's sad to see the reality of life. Like brothers are fighting brothers, like their own brothers over, especially I'm Nepali mountains, over like property and some misunderstanding and stuff and all. That's kind of sad also. And yeah, it happens. But thankfully, I'm like pretty tight with all my brothers and stuff, and our parents and all stuff too. But I know of people who are not close to their cousins because their parents are not cool and stuff, and it's just kind of sad. And I do my best to set an example, like be a good example for my brothers, and you know, not fuck shit up and all. And I know all of them can do better, way better than I can, man. In any aspect they choose, like jiu-jitsu, or that's what I'm trying to talk about. Not that I'm a fucking like a role model of any kind, not even close. But at least for my brothers, I think I can try and be. The other thing, there's some friends again who become like adi brother types, okay? And over the years, basically एक दुई वर्षमै you can be pretty fucking tight, dude. Like the Guff Guff Pass crew, you know, like we function a little different types. Like, I mean, we've got to know each other for last अब तेज ऋषभ त अब हामी अलिक पहिलाबाट अलिक चिन्थ्यो हैन. Sanjay चाहिँ I got to know him over like last 4 years. Yeah, 4 or 5 years types बाट चिनेको, and over the 4 or 5 years we've got to become pretty tight. And I even like had to like I even gave him his like son, dude, in a way, dude, dime bag, dude. So that's how close we are, you know. I won't just give like our family dog or sibling to just anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like if they're not good people, like genuinely. So some people give just dogs. So it shows like if you know how to love a dog, dude, you're a good guy, dude. And so yeah. So I just hope to like I hope all of us grow individually and like professionally or whatever, whatever is the word, socially, I don't care. Grow I would love to see my brothers, my friends, and everybody around us elevate their game and approach and attitude towards life, and not ever for a second like complain about what we have, what we don't have. Dude, go to fucking Bajang, dude. Change your fucking perspective, motherfuckers. Like you are sitting at home like complaining my parents didn't do this, like you're a bitch types like they come मलाई चाहिँ. I went to Bajang last year. I was घरमा complaining about geyser मा तातो पानी नआएको types के. Bro, अहिले त मलाई केले फेस गर्दैन, कसम मलाई बरु यतिको चिसो केही लु चिसो पानी तातो पानी सबैमा नुहाइदिन्छु म ब्रो. पहिला त्यस्तै थियो, तर त्यही त्यो बबलमा भएपछि त्यो बानी हराउँदै जाँदो रहेछ क्या. अनि त्यही बबल चाहिँ टाइम एन्ड अगेन स्न्याप गर्नै पर्ने रहेछ. अन्त त्यो बबल स्न्याप हुँदा चाहिँ मजा हुन्छ. देन यु कम ब्याक टु द रियालिटी, ट्रु रियालिटी, एन्ड यु बिकम मोर अप्रिसिएटेड. कुहिलेले खासमा त्यही त गर्ने हो. हाम्रो जस्तो देशमा आएर तिनीहरूले आएर घुम्छ अलिकति अलिक एक दुई खेप छेरेर जान्छ त्यसपछि अन्त अम्बो त्यहाँको खाना टाइप्सको गाह्रो रहेछ टाइप अन्त त्यहाँ गएर अलिकति हम्बल भएर बस्छ फेरि आउँछ यहाँ गाउँतिर चाहिँ अलिक कुहिरेहरू केयरफुल हुनु रहेछ यहाँ फेरि चाइल्ड मोलेस्टरहरू पनि आउँदो रहेछ फेरि भएकै कुरा हो नेपालमा चाहिँ हटस्पट रहेछ नि नेपालमा कुहिरेहरू यहाँ मिसनरी यस्तो यस्तो फ्यामिलीलाई हेल्प गर्छु भनेर आउने टाइप्स कि ब्रो पेडोफाइलहरू यहाँ युके र युएसबाट अस्ति म एउटा फाइल त होइन आर्टिकल कुनै चाहिँ पढ्दै थिएँ कि हाम्रो गभर्मेन्टले छिर्नु पनि दिँदो रहेछ थाहा भइ पनि यिनीहरू चाहिँ पेडोफाइल हिस्ट्री छ होइन त्यस्तो भनेर पनि अति वियर्ड होइन अनि त्यही मान्छेहरू उता गएर पेडोफाइलमा कतिमा फसेको मान्छे यता आएर यहाँको गाउँ घरको फ्यामिलीलाई हेल्प गरेको जस्तो गरेर होइन आफ्नो रुमहरूमा बोलाएर के गराइदिने आई डोन्ट इभन वान्ट टु स्पिक अबाउट इट दैट वे डु लाइक just fuck me up right now, get me mad, man. Fucking wanna kill somebody right now, like. अन्त त्यो vulnerabilityहरू हुन्छ नि त्यही त्यो स्ट्यान्डर्ड अफ लिभिङ अब यस्तो हाम्रो ह्युमन निड्सहरू एन्ड ग्रिजले गर्दाखेरि म्यानिपुलेट हुन्छ टन्नै चिजहरू अन्त अति vulnerable मान्छे सो डोन्ट एभर फकिङ कम्प्लेन लिभ इन अ फकिङ rocking an iPhone in your fucking pocket and fucking riding a fucking bike costing around 4-5 lakhs minimum. Dude, shut the fuck up, right? Just grind, just do your work, be a good son, daughter, whatever you gotta do, man. Just stop complaining and have some goals, do good, help others, others who are less fortunate. And what is life, man? What is life? You just gotta help. I think that'll give you the ultimate sense of gratitude. I think when you feel like you've helped somebody, even in the सबसे भन्दा कम्ती मात्रामा मात्रै, just gotta be grateful. I guess it sounds cliche as fuck. Like be grateful, Dude, these people use this word too much. It's losing its essence. Like hashtag grateful. Like कुनै चाहिँ चिक्सले अब होइन अब बोयफ्रेन्डले कुनै के अब किन्दे अरे अब मटेरियलिस्टिक थिङ नै अब एउटा कुनै चाहिँ गुची ब्याग whatever. hashtag grateful, hashtag वाइफी यस्तो खोज्दै लाग्दिन्छ कि मलाई अब उनीहरूको लाइफ हो होइन whatever. बट त्यो मेरो फिडमा आउँदाखेरि क्या सोसियल मिडियाको I'm like motherfucker, like what the fuck, dude, like त्यस्तै हो materialistic thingsहरूबाट चाहिँ अझै I wish our generation doesn't just, and our kids and stuff also, not too hooked up by commercialism and यस्तो materialistic thingsहरूबाट क्या. Lastमा मर्ने नै हो. We don't need much, bro, just to survive, be happy. I feel like if your head is too up in the clouds, man, it's not good for anybody, I feel. Yeah, and at the same time I feel ambition हुनुपर्छ तर त्यो ambition बेसी हुँदाखेरि you can't just be a dick to everybody types also. Like having ambition is good, but controlled ambition sometimes. But yeah, time and again you gotta be the dog, man. But time and again you gotta have that thing under control also. But it's sad, man. Sometimes I don't know how to say this, but I've seen people with like a lot of ambition and potential, okay? And over the years they just lose it for some reason. They used to have a lot of ambition like in life, but over the period, I don't know what like there are some common factors I can list out, but over the period of years they just pass by and they procrastinate on their dreams and like aspirations, and they don't have discipline or stuff or direction, and they just become a shell of what they were. And this one, like that's my worst fucking nightmare, to be honest. is to my worst nightmare is it's not becoming not rich, not making happy. My worst nightmare is not fulfilling, not even fulfilling, not even my worst nightmare is not trying. Let's just say it that not trying. Yeah, that would be worst. Because there are some instances where I am like, shit, like I should have tried harder then. I know, reflect गर्दाखेरि. And that feeling just like fills up with like regret because you didn't try harder at some sport or some musical instrument or some relation or something or this and that. Not just trying is the worst, dude. And some things you just lose it over time, and ambition is one of them. But then again, ambitions in my head, and I don't like time, and I can bring this out because it is true. Sometimes you need to find yourself a good partner, man. By partner, I mean like girl or guy friend. Like if your partner is fucking sucking the hell out of your energy, because half the time you have to just handle him or her emotionally. If your partner clings on to you emotionally and doesn't give you the free emotional freedom to move around society, then I think you're kind of like fucked up, dude. Like that's where you'll start losing your ambition because you're exhausted. You don't have the energy to think about anything else because most of your energy just goes on texting and just trying to keep somebody happy. You're not responsible for anybody's happiness. You're not fucking Jesus Christ or Mary Magdalene or whatever the fuck it is. Then I've seen people over a period of time, emotionally, they are so attached to somebody that they lose their ambition and stuff. And later on, they are together, but there is some sense of like, हुन्छ नि के गर्ने now what types. And yeah, a lot of my folks, just be careful, bros. I'm glad because there was a point in time म चाहिँ के भन्छ एउटा त्यस्तै सिचुएसनमा थिएँ हैन. अन्त एउटा पोइन्टमा चाहिँ अति अब मिलेको सिचुएसन थियो. त्यसमा चाहिँ अब त्यो इमोसनली अलिकति डिपेन्डेन्ट हुन थालेछ के म चाहिँ. अन्त इमोसनली डिपेन्डेन्ट हुन थालेछ. त्यसपछि एकछिनको लागि त मेरो त्यो पाथै मिक्स भइरहेको थियो के. I didn't know where I was going because every move I had to make, I had to think of a factor नि त. Like मेरो direction, मेरो goals and ambitions यहाँ छ, मेरो पार्टनरको goals and ambitions यो पट्टि छ भने अब दुईजनाले आफ्नो आफ्नो अचिभ गर्नु त दुईटा सेपरेट बाटो जानुपर्छ नि त हैन. अब यता नहुति नत्र यहाँ बिचमा त्यो फ्रिक्सन भएर बिग ब्याङ टाइप्सको त्यो एक्सप्लोड हुनुभन्दा you just recognize it. And I know it's easier said than done. तर अब sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like you just gotta fucking do. And if your partner तिमीले के राम्रो गर्नु खोज्दैछौ हैन, अर्को रेड फ्ल्याग म भनिदिन्छु अहिले नै. तिमीले के लाइफमा राम्रो गर्नु खोज्दैछौ, सोशली तिमी अलिक एक्टिभ हुनु खोज्दैछौ, you're trying to make some moves, you know, in life and stuff. You're trying to study somewhere, go somewhere, experience life and shit. If your partner is like not supportive, I'm not saying parties and stuff, I'm not talking about like fucking raves and like where a bunch of like chicks and all are there. No, I'm just saying like somewhere constructive where you are trying to do something nice, learn a new skill or learn a new art, or you're gonna hit the gym or something like that. But your partner is like, no, you know, give me attention. Like, dude, just get the fuck out of the relation then and there, dude. Just tell him like, fuck you, right? You're not the one, dude. You trust me, if you just do this, you'll thank me later, man. Like, you wanna go let's say you wanna go train jiu-jitsu, right? And your partner is like, why do you have to like train and like wrestle with dudes and all. I'm like, dude, just shut the fuck up, like, you know. Like likewise, girls also, if you wanna go, like if girl wants to go learn some boxing and stuff, and your partner is the insecure son of a bitch, like doesn't want you to train and stuff like that, then I guess that relation won't work, because you are not, you're just being a hindrance and a hurdle to someone's potential growth, and that's not how it should be going. Just like someone, let's say, and over the period, it just guys, man, don't fucking lose that fire in your belly, dude. Like, just don't lose. If a guy can, Rabindra can become a pro, like from nothing, coming from nothing, I know, like literally nothing, can reach up to a certain level of just fighting. किन fighting को मात्रै किन यसले किन fighting मात्रै कुरा गर्छ भनेर सोच्छ होला कि, तर fighting is the rawest form of expression के, as humans, like basically we've always fought. Our history is, we take pride in becoming Gorkhas, having Gorkha blood. Oh, fuck you, then fucking recognize a warrior when you see one, dude. अन्त त्यही भएर एउटा डाइरेक्सन इज जस्ट अ मोडल पिस क्या, त्यो फाइटिङमै गर्ने एटिट्युडमा इफ रविन्द्र अपर्च्युनिटी राम्रो थियो र के राम्रो थिएन, त्यो डक्टर पनि हुनसक्थ्यो, इन्जिनियर पनि हुनसक्थ्यो, गिटारिस्ट पनि हुनसक्थ्यो, सिङ्गर पनि हुनसक्थ्यो, तर सर्कमस्टान्सले गर्दा त्यसले फाइटिङ चुज गर्नु पर्यो क्या. त्यही मात्रै हो. Just an effort to show. It's just an effort to show that if you put your mind towards something, and when the odds are like stacked against you, dude, like you guys gotta fucking grind, dude, grind. And it's not an easy path. It's not an easy path, and I have learned so much from Rabindra also. Just looking at how people say I'm the coach and shit and whatever, but nah, I mean, like, I've learned more than I think he's learned from me. I don't know who makes whom the coach here, but like, yeah, Rabindraसँग भेटेर मेरो पर्सपेक्टिभ ओभर लाइफ पनि चेन्ज भएछ क्या, निकै नै चेन्ज भएछ, लाइक 180 डिग्री टाइप्स क्या. या अन्त आई होपफुली मान्छेहरूले, मेन कुरा चाहिँ मलाई अलिक ह्युमिलिटी सिकाएको छ हौ त्यसले, अरू कुरा के भन्दाखेरि पनि. अब एमएमए स्किल्स नट सो मच कि अनेस्टली, ह्युमिलिटी सिकाएको छ क्या, जस्ट हाउ टु बी अ लिटल ग्राउन्डेड अन यर फिट, लाइक डोन्ट ह्याभ यर हेड अप यर एस टाइप्स हुन्छ नि, एन्ड लेभल हेडेड कामहरू, यस्तो यस्तो कुराहरू चाहिँ सिकेछ. सो अन्त अर्को फेरि रविन्द्र चाहिँ वाइ आई लाइक भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ ही हेज नो प्रिटेन्स अल्सो क्या, इज लाइक चिल छ होइन, ही डजन्ट लाइक brag or boast about himself. He markets himself up in YouTube and like social media, which you have to. Being a fucking fighter, your fight is not just in the cage, but your fight is to market yourself. That's the major fight. Okay? रविन्द्रले त्यही ह्युमिलिटी सिकायो एउटा. अर्को चाहिँ एउटा त्यसले चाहिँ ब्र्याग गर्दै गर्दैन क्या, हुन्छ नि, आफ्नो बारेमा ब्र्यागै गर्दैन. अन्त मेरो अर्को पेट पिभ चाहिँ मान्छे सटल ब्र्यागिङ, हम्बल ब्र्याग्स गर्ने मान्छेहरू हुन्छ नि क्या, बुझ्यो हो मैले, मान्छेहरू हुन्छ नि हम्बल ब्र्यागिङ दिने आफ्नै बारेमा. आई डोन्ट नो, अब को हुन्छ नि, म त यस्तो यस्तो गर्दिनँ, तर यस्तो हम्बल, यस्तो खुजली लाग्छ कि मलाई त्यो देख्ने बित्तिकै. ब्र्याग गर्छस् भने गर कम्प्लिटली, कि त हम्बल हुन्छस् भने हो, त्यो हुन्छ नि फेक ह्युमिलिटी क्या, फेक ह्युमिलिटी, फेक ब्र्यागिङ टाइप्सहरू चाहिँ त्यस्तो, त्यसको क्लियर डेफिनेसन पनि अब मैले बुझेँ क्या. अब रविन्द्र भेटेर नै ए ब्र्यागिङ यस्तो हुन्छ, हम्बल हुने यस्तो हुन्छ, हम्बल ब्र्यागिङ चाहिँ यस्तो हुन्छ त्यसो. अनि अर्को चाहिँ प्यासनेट हुने पनि सिकायो अबाउट एन्ड नट कम्प्लेनिङ. एन्ड हि नोज फर अ फ्याक्ट लाइक अब त्यसले नि बच्चामा 3 वर्ष जस्तो इन्डिया गएर ढुङ्गा फुटाउने काम गर्नु परेको थियो क्या. सो लाइक त्यसको माइन्ड इज लाइक बुलेट प्रुफ टाइप छ क्या, थ्रु कन्डिसनिङ एन्ड सेयर हार्ड वर्क, लाइक इट्स नथिङ. सो माइन्ड, एन्ड फर अ फाइटर most important skill is your mindset. How you like हेर्दाखेरि हात खुट्टा यस्तो यस्तो न्याकेकोहरू देख्छ होइन, तर खासमा त्यो रिङमा भित्र हुँदाखेरि sometimes you feel like why am I here, dude? I just want to go home, like blaze a J or something, like, you know, I like rather be watching a TV or something. Why am I? That's where your mindset will, like the inner bitch voice जब आउँछ नि क्या. So your other dog voice should be like, shut the fuck up, dude. Keep that mind bulletproof. And the Ravindrale got that passion, and the way he does not complain about his circumstance and his background and his everything, it just made me understand, okay, this is the path types. And yeah, I'm just pretty psyched about. I won't give much away about the documentary and stuff, you know. I'm just kind of looking forward to the collaboration we have with Paradigm TV, Sisan Baniya ma'am's good team, and hopefully that this documentary can resonate. I wanted, like, have you guys seen that RJ Ripper ko documentary? कुनी कोले गरेको थियो, कुइरे डाइरेक्टरले गरेको थियो. I wanted to be, we wanted to be like pure made in Nepal types के. Director पनि नेपाली हो, athlete पनि नेपाली, story पनि local नेपाली. You know, that's what I feel lock and roll also stands for, that only. It's just like हाम्रो नेपालमा ट्यालेन्टहरू छ every nook and corner in every fucking field. It's just हामी नेपालीहरूले एउटा कुइरेले नै राम्रो सिकाउँछ, कुइरेले नै राम्रो डकुमेन्ट्री बनाउँछ भन्ने एटिट्युड छ क्या. बुझ्यो मैले भनेको? कुइरे नै एउटा गुस्सी गुसारी हिँडाइदिउँ टाइप्सको हुन्छ नि. हाम्रो त्यो नेसनल त्यो फिलिङ, अब आई डोन्ट ब्लेम द्याट अल्सो ओभर द लास्ट फ्यु इयर्स, लाइक डिफ्रेन्ट फ्याक्टर्सले होला हाम्रो एटिट्युड त्यस्तो भएको. बट आई होप यो डकुमेन्ट्री पुट्स अ स्ट्याम्प अन, लाइक ए हाम्रो नेपालले पनि गर्न सक्छ है, नेपाली डाइरेक्टर पनि छ है, हरामी खालके नेपाली फाइटर पनि छ है, हरामी खालके नेपाली एमएमए टिम पनि छ है, हरामी खालके है, एउटा नेपाली गफ गफ पास भन्ने पडकास्ट पनि छ है, हरामी खालके फक यु टाइप्स क्या. त्यही हो एटिट्युड चाहिँ आई वान्ट टु ह्याभ, लाइक गोइङ फरवर्ड, स्पेसली नट इभन टु द वर्ल्ड, टु द नेपालिज पिपल इट्सेल्फ फर्स्ट, राइट? फर्स्ट च्यारिटी बिगिन्स एट होम, राइट? लाइक आफ्नो घरकोमा धुप्पी बोल्नु पऱ्यो नि होइन, बाहिर धुप्पी बोल्नु अगाडि पहिला आफ्नो होम टाउनलाई होम पिपललाई देखाएपछि देन लाइक पुट अन नोटिस एन्ड यु नो गो फर्दर. And the goal is not just to have like a Rabindra and Dhant types. There has to be like thousands of Rabindra, like that's the goal. In 10 years, I hope to have like thousands of guys and girls like Rabindra from just fight, bro. And we're a country, we're a fighting country. What the fuck are we doing playing basketball, dude? The fuck? Okay, we are either a PUBG country or a fucking fighting country. There's no fucking in between. Fucking what are we doing? Playing football and all. Like, just relax, man. Okay, like we love football and this and that. Okay, but like, okay, cricket चाहिँ कुनी के भएछ है अस्ति, dude. Mams, cricket मा अस्ति कुनी के भएछ हैन? वर्ल्ड कप क्वालिफायरलाई चाहिँ क्वालिफाई भएको. Damn. चाहिँ वर्ल्ड कप क्वालिफाई भएछ भनेर. Damn, that's an inspirational story right there too, man. Like त्यो मोमेन्टममा हिँड्नुपर्छ. Like sports is one thing क्या. फेरि स्पोर्ट्समा मात्रै छ नि ब्रो त्यस्तो पावर चाहिँ to unite a country क्या. There's no other fucking, name one other thing beside fucking, there's no beside also actually. Beside Prasan Tamang, fucking music, yeah. Beside music, other factor that can unite a country is sport. There's no other feeling that like sports let dinsa kya. When someone you truly root for like wins or brings glory to your like your association of country or whatever it is, you know, there's no other feeling, and that's the channel of passion and support we are trying to tap into through these videos and through MMA and my own personal effort towards Lock and Roll Co branding and marketing of this tag like made in Nepal type. हामीलाई यहाँ इन्डियाबाट चाइना टाइप्सको हामी नेपालकै गर्छु हामी यहीँ गर्छु यहाँकै गर्छु त्यहाँदेखि चाहिँ वी फिल लाइक हामीले नेपाललाई चाहिँ के हेल्प गर्यो टाइप्स क्या नेपालको नामहरू नत्र त त्यही हो अब कोच पनि नेपालकै त होस् होइन कि कसो अन्त त्यही अब फर द नेक्स्ट 4-5 years I can't even think of any other work I gotta do. Like I can't even think of any other side hustle. I have to pour my 100% into this project and vision that I have of doing MMA and building an MMA team. Because my guys, they give 100%. It only makes sense for me to give 1,000%. I cannot be like less. If this is to happen, right, I cannot short ass it to like I gotta turn my gears up too as a coach, as a mentor, as whatever, like as a leader also I feel of the entire team of Lock and Roll. And yeah, if anybody ever wants to learn some MMA as, and again, MMA भन्ने बित्तिकै हैन, don't just think you're तिमीलाई फाइटरै हुनुपर्छ भनेर MMA सिक्नु पर्ने छैन के. You can do it for recreational purposes, self defense हल्का सिक्नु परेन. भोलि गएर तिमी त्यो चिकसँग घुम्दै गर्दा ठमेलमा एउटा माथिको मान्छेले आएर अलिकति हिरो भयो भने एक एल्बोमा सुताइदिनु सक्नुपर्ने हुनुपर्छ. के गर्छस् भाग्छस् के गर्छ त्यहाँदेखि त ब्याड लक भयो त. रुमसुम बुक गरिसकेको थियो होला ठमेलमा माया झोम कि कुनै केमा अन्त के गर्ने अन्त त्यो तिनीहरूले रिफन्ड पनि दिँदैन अरे. So dude, like you gotta be secure in your own skin. Like training in MMA helps you like not be a cocky fuck, number one, because you are humbled in the gym by people like. So when you go out in the world, you become humble. Okay, that's why you see fighters like they're good fighters. I won't say everybody, like 99% of fighters, they're really humble people. They're the nicest people you can like hang with, talk with, chill with, and they don't have any kind of pretense. And most of them are Nepal ko mansheru testai cha. We are like nice people genuinely. Sometimes koi tyo furkenes niskincha haina. You never see any of us in our gym. There's no toxic like culture in our gym and stuff. We have kids from like 12-13-year-old guys to up to 50-year-old dudes like training with us, doing MMA, doing jiu-jitsu, doing boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, conditioning, strength and conditioning, and just kicking it at the gym. And the place, at least duita location ma cha. Euta chai Jamsikhelma cha, the pump सँग associate गरेर खोलेको. अर्को चाहिँ बालुवाटारमा छ, the north side मा चाहिँ. बालुवाटारमा चाहिँ हाम्रो ट्याप आउट फिटनेस नेपालसँग एसोसिएसनमा छ. So I think both if you wanna come and train MMA and stuff and start from beginner, I get these messages dude like that beginnerले के गर्नुपर्छ के गर्नुपर्छ beginnerले. First is the hardest part is coming to the mat and accepting you are a beginner. तिमीले hardest part accept गरिसक्यो that you are a beginner. Now the second hardest part is to just show up on the mat and just start. Like it might not make sense for the first couple of months because you're just doing basic stuff. Then after a month, third, like just like anything else, like learning a music instrument or whatever, and first couple of like to trial हुन्छ नि त. त्यसपछि बुझ्दै टिम बुझ्दै जान्छौ, then you understand. Then slowly you make some sense out of like small things. Then you'll start enjoying watching like MMA also even better. Like you can literally taste the flavor in your mouth as it's happening. मतलब तिमी अब त्यो फ्यान्सबाट हेरेको जस्तो भयो नि अब के हुँदैछ त्यहाँ के हुँदैछ त्यहाँ होइन. हल्का पार्टीहरूमा गफ दिनु पनि पायो टाइप्स. त्यो गियोटिन भन्छ है त्यसलाई चाहिँ टाइप्स क्या. साइड कन्ट्रोल भन्छ है टाइप्स. सबले यसलाई नचला यसलाई थाहा रहेछ टाइप्स. तर युएफसीको गेमले पनि पुरै हेल्प गरेको छ एमएमएलाई अगाडि बढाउनु. आई फिल EA Sportsma, that was like one of the best marketing move UFC could have done was get a game deal. The game deal le nai lot of gaming ajkalko generation and gamers like MMA tira ल्याएको छ के. Even if they don't train हैन, through the moves that they show, right, the option दिन्छ नि त. They know like के हो triangle like. And there's this one kid, he's 14-year-old already. He came to the gym and I'm showing a move. He's already naming the move. के. I'm like, how do you know the name of this move? That time, game ma pura hansu ni yo move. So I'm like, damn, okay, nice. And sorry, man, I don't play PlayStation and shit and all, but damn, I don't think I would too, man. I just get addicted to it, then I'll just waste my time this man. Yeah, that's more like it, man. I don't have much to say, Aju Khasma. That's just a mere reflection on the last few week with the guys, my friends, new friends, old friends, some friends we lost along the way. Good friends we had, good friends we lost along the way. But sometimes some friends can also be a bitch, neither, bro. Kasam bhaneko. Be careful, be careful. There'll be some friends, who will act like your friends and this and that and this in front of you, but in reality, they'll be like fucking fuming with envy. Like you do something decent, nice, and they'll be the first one to trying to pull you down. Like instead, fucking if you're friends with me, I will fucking rock with you, like with whatever, dude. But unfortunately, there are some friends who like at least fucking act like you're happy or something. Like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. I'll just be careful of these snakes, man. There's a lot of fucking snakes out in this world, bro. Like that Shakespeare like ke bhane thyo. Be the flower upon whatever, but it look like the flower, whatever, but be the serpent underneath it types. Yeah, I'm like, some people took it to next level, fucking like. So yeah, bro, the friends, whatever, yeah, hi and bye and all that, but like, just make sure you know your friends circle. Keep your friend circle tight. Friend circle, like, don't be biased on how long you know somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of stupid. Sometimes you meet some people in just 1 year, 2 years, they'll be your like sickest friends. Where sometimes your oldest friends can be your fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, just watch out. Coming for you. Coming for your ass, dude. Thanks, guys. That was fun. Cheers, ladies.